Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned. You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Bebeto gets flagged offside. Played out to the left flank. Sergi Canos.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Bebeto. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Valverde. Played out wide. Looking to go deep.
Well played and well cleared.
Gonzalez. Valladolid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pedri! They've scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
The goal scorer after 34 minutes is number 9, Pedri.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Valverde. Guardiola. Shapes to shoot! Sergi Canos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Has a shot! Brilliant from Pedri! A finish of true class! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Canos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance to deliver. Gets his head on it! Sticks it away! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's had it taken off him. Koundé. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Pedri. And it's shot a goal! Superlative from Pedri! A finish right from the top draw. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Bebeto. Valladolid looking to pass their way through. Gonzalez. Can he get it through? Gonzalez receives him in a wide position. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been slung wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bebeto is herring after that one. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Bebeto. That's been slipped through. And he's away. Driving through the middle. That's really well cleared. Cleared without hesitation. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's looking wide. And he's had it nicked away. He's got away. Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's nice. Rafael Leao. Vardiol picks it up now. Out to the left it goes. Bebeto. Spread out to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Xabi Alonso is there to clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been...
And the shot! Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Frimpong. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's dealt with that really well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. Asensio does well to get it back. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's Lewandowski! That's another chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is through here! And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the shot! He has done it! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Marquinhos. Well-timed, excellent interception. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Yamal.
So time for change.
Coming on to
And
replace
this one has
him
been on the
is
cards for a little while.
number 8.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Well, there is some
Bellingham.
activity down on the
Number
touchline.
14,
It seems there's going to be a change.
Bebeto. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on
Vinicius
the field.
Junior.
Number 22, Mateus. Number 21, David Villa.
Now this could be a
Number
chance.
6, Vinicius Junior. 4
Simple.
added minutes has been.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the...
Has a shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
After 5 minutes is number
Perfect
23.
placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafinha.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Bellingham. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Olise is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, nearly, but not quite. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's picked his way through. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Knocks it out wide, and he's intervened well there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. DiMarco. And it's De Bruyne. Over to the left. And that's aimed into the... It's a mighty effort! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And Bebeto! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. DiMarco. And the through ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That'll be a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here. from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they should in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Collar. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. It's Bebeto.
Bebeto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Here's a chance! Oh, it's come loose. And they're back on the ball again. Drives it in. Oh, smashing header! Saliba getting this one clear. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Rafinha. Deep cross. Up he goes! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Number 9.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Replace him is number 8.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Coming on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bellingham attempts a clearance.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Bellingham.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha, who has set up 2 goals. DiMarco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out wide. He has found the way through. And it climbs up big! Boom! Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
France against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Bebeto looks to get on the end of this. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Rodri. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! He can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Messi! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he shoots! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself.
And a chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Terrible error, duly
After
punished.
40 minutes
How can
is
they be so careless,
number
Peter? It's
23.
too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added
You
minutes
can never
has
be
been
short of
indicated.
runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. And there's the end of the first half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cannavaro. Vinicius Junior. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Bebeto! That's really well cleared. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nicely intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge! Against the crossbar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi. It's Vinicius Junior. Bebeto! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Cafu. Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cafu attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Scholes. And he's intervened well there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's another good win of the ball. Pirlo with the clearance. Nice looking ball.
France really have been second best here. Second to every ball
And Bebeto! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Tar gets good distance on it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bebeto. And claimed it back swiftly. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too.
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. India have the chance to go the other way. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Rodri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Goes looking wide. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. India yet to have an attempt on goal. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. And he's searching, tries a shot! Goal! England! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
England are in front now. There's the shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 26
A
minutes,
truly wicked strike,
Number
nigh on
18.
perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ruben Neves. Rui Costa. Oh, good spread.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. And he was quick to get it clear again.
Indicated.
Threads one in. Bellingham! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick
What have we
reminder
learned from the
today,
first
everybody,
45
to
minutes?
make sure
India
to put
will
any
be
litter
pretty
in the
happy
bins
with the way
provided.
they've performed
Thank you
so
for your
far. They
cooperation.
remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. India kick off the second half. It's a searching pass, and he's away. Bebeto is herring after that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. It's Rui Costa. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Could be danger here. Zanetti. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through, now is he in? Takes a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution for England, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Striker, number 19, Shevchenko.
And it's Bebeto.
Number 11, number 8.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Coming on the field.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on knocking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Number 21.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed
Number
easily.
18, Mbappe. Number 10, Raul.
Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Goal! England! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Bebeto! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
The goal scorer for England.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Decent chance! It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's missed.
Oh no, this does not look good! Rijkaard.
6 added minutes
Rodri.
has been indicated.
Bebeto. David Villa is onto this. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square with almost Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone. Right card! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Deftly away. Kukçu. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Elise. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Kukçu. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Played back in.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Kukçu gets over and intercepts. That's Bebeto. Neymar tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's found support out wide. This is Batistuta. He's got away. And Batistuta! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Corner it is. And it's been taken short.
There will be 1 minute added
Skims
time.
one. He's having a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come
Those
for the
of you
break
making
with
their
nothing
way
to
home on
separate them.
public
The score
transportation today,
1-1.
please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Barcelona kick off the second half. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run.
Barcelona really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a...
Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Bebeto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Kukçu. Barcelona finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Seems to shoot! He's having a go! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's the shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's been inspired. Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Olise. Number 20, Kukçu. Coming on the field, number 8, Scholes.
Oh, easy
Number
pickings
22,
there. And it's
Mateo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Bellingham.
So there's going to be another
Number
change
10,
here.
Neymar. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 6,
And here's Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's picked it up out wide. De Bruyne. Now Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Spread it left. Scholes. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that.
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that is out of play. That's a sharp pass. Cannavaro. Now Saliba. And here's Elise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Boyan, well timed, excellent interception. Kukçu. Bellingham. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And we have our very first corner. got all. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Neymar. Bebeto. Oh, easy pickings there. He is always looking to break lines. And Bebeto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard is there. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Batistuta. Van Dijk. Taken back almost at once. And this is Henderson. Great vision. He's being... Shoots! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Big chance! Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a good ball through. Chance! That is some save from Khan. And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's beyond the defence. Skillfully cut. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And he welcomes it in. Azar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he whips it in. He's gone for goal. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter.
Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and
The
simple.
attendance for this match was
Pretty loose pass.
98,004.
Bellingham. Saliba steaming on goalwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bebeto. Azar. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. It's Alonso! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Elise. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. And there's the shot!
Substitution.
Rijkaard. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Bojan. Now it's
2
Raul.
added minutes has been
He welcomes it
indicated.
in. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
Team match, let's go.
Point for the red team. Red team in the lead.
Reloading!
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left.
Careful! You're losing the game. Reloading! Cover me! Down! Reloading! Victory!
अरे एकदम गर्दा उडा दिले बळा, मजा आ गईल.